Brooks in at the 3 spot. And for Golden State, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Hield is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center. Take a look at the Warriors. Up 3-2 at home. They couldn't have put themselves, Greg, in a better position against a very difficult team.
And this, Kevin, is the type of game, if you let it slip away, it is going to haunt you forever. You don't want to go on the road for a Game 7. You've got to take care of business here tonight.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's Butler laying it in.
JB not backing away from fighting for position, showing the athleticism on the putback.
Van Vliet passes to Green. That 3 off the mark. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Got it. Good job in the low post. First quarter of play. 1 minute played. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Kerr following the basket by Buddy Hield.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Outside, Green. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Green's got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Green is right there.
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it, that's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
Green finds Şengün.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one drops.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
And he can't hit the second.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And it's Green, missing.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Fades and shoots. Green, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Van Vliet gets to Green. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. They double-team Şengün. And it's good, 2 points.
The balance, the focus, Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Outside, Green. Hield against Brooks. Hield, the pass to Curry. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 4. They get a hand on it. Here's Hield. There's the drive. And Hield slams it home.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And again, the turnover by the Rockets. Warriors leading by 6. Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Podziemski. Curry outside, sinks the triple. Curry's got 9.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside, Green. Fires for 3. They get it again. Now here's Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Brooks. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
Now Podziemski. He has yet to score. Green with a screen for Hield. It's rebounded by Houston. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Now, here's Green. Curry on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Curry with the bucket.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Van Vliet with it. Outside, Green. Rob. And it's the Warriors on the break. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Curry, a screen on Green. 5 to shoot. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 13 points.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. 11-point game. Van Vliet, right side. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
Because he's got such good touch down there, Van Vliet never afraid to mix it up inside.
Hield outside. Curry passes to Hield. To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. Curry against Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Some solid defense from Butler.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And good that time.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
Here's Green. Jimmy Butler making his last shot to the middle. Here's Şengün. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Free throw, no good for Şengün. Warriors leading by 8. Healed from outside. Şengün with the rebound. Pass to Eason. Back to Şengün. Thompson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here is Hield. There's a good screen. Buries the long-range jumper. Hield's got 7 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
So for the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Thompson. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Whitmore. Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Butler. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 7 points in the game. Warriors leading by 6. Payton with a screen on Smith. 3-pointer, Butler. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Shepard's checked in for Houston. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Post. Here's Butler. Over Smith. Butler can't get that one to fall. Eason down low.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Here's Post. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Payton. inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight.
At the line for 2. Post.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good for the Rockets. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. And Jalen Green subbed in for Shepherd. And so he makes both from the line.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Whitmore's got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Payton. Still scoreless. From past the arc. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
There's the pick. Here's Whitmore. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Whitmore's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Houston. Outside Curry. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Pass to Payton. Over Eason. Oh, good from Payton. Rockets trail by 4. And here's Smith. Whitmore finds Smith. And here's Green outside. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Here's Moody. Nothing on the board. So on the floor for Houston. Jalen Green is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. Curry wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Green. No good with the wing jumper.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
On the wing, Payton. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Back to Payton. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. It's trailed by 6. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. There's Green with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 11 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Now Curry. He's got 21. Out left to the wing. Kuminga finds Moody. Back to Kuminga. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Warriors lead by 5.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Here's Post. Curry dishes to Payton. Back to Curry. Over to the left wing. Payton against Eason. And that one comes up a bit short. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 5. And the shot goes in.
Green stopping on a dime and putting up his shot. Boy, that was impressive how suddenly he did that.
Curry looking around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The free throw drops for Curry. The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Whitmore. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Pass to Santos. Now here's Curry. Offline with his 3. Eason against Payton. The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. And he makes both free throws. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Curry with it. 23 points in the game. Outside, Payton. miss again. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Green. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. Both teams deciding to change it up. Rockets trail. Van Vliet looking around. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Now here's Curry. Fires away from way outside. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. It's stolen by Curry. Beyond the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Van Vliet passes to Easton. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A trusted floor general, Van Vliet, with the outstanding setup there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
On the free throw, no good. Warriors trailed by 3. Pass to Green. To the paint, trying to find Moody, gets it to him, and there it is for him.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Gary Payton, and Hield subbed in for Moody. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Offensive rebound, and it's blocked by Şengün.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Here's Thompson, and Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
The Warriors have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry. Shooting 1.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
It's tipped. And here is Green. Puts up a deep 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked off here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Butler finds Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
Butler draws the attention, then kicks to a teammate. Perfection.
Brooks outside. Now Van Vliet. 7 points in the game, and Green slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, And that's exactly how you draw it up.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Van Vliet outside. Thompson sets the pick for Van Vliet. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Green. Healed outside. Now Butler, covered by Van Vliet. In the paint, Butler.
Look, Butler will get his shot now, forcing his way inside that time.
It's trailed by 7. On the wing, Green. He's defended by Podziemski. And Green gets it to go.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Butler fires the 3. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
You get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him.
Rockets trailed by 8. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Şengün kicks to Green, and he drives in. Good, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. And that's 19 points for Jalen Green. Outside Butler. Pass to Green. Launches it. It's good from long range. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Curry with the rebound. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry on the move. They kick out to Hield. And another 3 for Golden State.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. 15-point game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Gary Payton is checked in for Curry. And a change for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Green.
You got to admire the steadfastness of Van Vliet. I mean, he's an anchor for his team because they know they can trust him.
Here's Hield. He's got 10. Pass to Green. Podziemski with it. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over Hield. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Şengün's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Şengün with a screen on Butler. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. At the top of the key, Hield. three-pointer. Butler. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Şengün trying to free himself up.
And really one of the toughest defenders we've seen in this league in a long time. Green will contest every shot on every possession.
Here's Butler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
At the line for the Dubs, Jimmy Butler. One shot.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thompson with it, outguarded by Hield. Şengün passes to Brooks. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 15. Down low, stolen by Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Up again, and Şengün is right there. Şengün's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And we finished one half of basketball. Warriors lead by 13. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They got to tighten things up, man. Turnovers has been a major problem. I'm surprised to see such a lack of focus from them.
This is what they're hearing in the locker room. Concentrate, fellas.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Warriors leading by 13. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Green in at the 5 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Jimmy Butler.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production. Plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
There's Green with the 3. A rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Butler feeling out a bit. A 3 ball. And they'll get another chance. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Thompson gets it to go.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Curry finds Hield. It's rebounded by Houston.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
It's stolen by Hield. Butler at the elbow. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
Nasty. I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
Pass to Green. Van Vliet outside. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 16. Right side Curry. And they pick up 2. Curry's got 33 points.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. He really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
Outside Green. It's up a 3. Another miss by Houston. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At all times he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
The Warriors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. He misses the free throw.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And he sinks the second.
And hadn't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Şengün. Launches a 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Şengün's got 14 points.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
Here's Butler. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Green inside. He's defended by Podziemski.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
Boy, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
And so Butler nails both of them. Nuggets trailed by 20. Thompson outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's Green missing.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Pass to Butler. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Butler passes to Green.
Excellent defense by Şengün. He's strong, he's tall, he can move his feet, and he knows how to position himself.
Podziemski finds Butler. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
So VanVleet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Green in the high post. 19 points in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Hey, when Şengün gets the ball inside, good luck trying to stop it. He'll punish you down there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
The first one falls. Şengün hits them both. Curry with him. 33 points for him. Healed outside. Pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Houston. VanVleet with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. That one goes. Count it. VanVleet's got 12 points in the game.
Love how VanVleet kind of sneaks in there and does such a good job taking angles.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on VanVleet. Curry's shot is off. Brooks the pass to VanVleet. Back to Brooks. Jacks up a three. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. Up top, Podziemski. Guarded by Green. Podziemski's shot is good.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Gary Payton is checked in for Buddy Hield. And a switch here also for Houston. Eason's checked in. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Rockets trailed by 21. VanVleet outside. Thompson sets the pick for VanVleet. Shoots over Curry. VanVleet with the bucket. 14 points for him.
You can count on VanVleet to make the right decision on just about every single pick and roll.
Butler is screen on VanVleet. A shot by Curry, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
The Rockets have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Pass to Green. The kick outside to Butler. And here is Green. Shot clock at 6. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Green's got 9 points.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Thompson, a screen on Curry. Van Vliet against Curry. And Butler sends it back. And they're able to recover. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Moves back up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Green's got 21 in the game. Warriors leading by 17. Payton outside. Back to Curry. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Green passes to Van Vliet. Back to Green. Butler against Thompson. Over Butler. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And how about that little subtle head fake by Curry? Defense too aggressive that time.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good by Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Şengün. Green deciding where to go with it. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Now Butler lets it go with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Green. Fires from the wing. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Going inside. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From 10 feet out, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 7 points.
It's maybe not the shot Thompson wants, but he stays composed and makes the mid-range game work for him.
Butler a screen on Van Vliet. It's Curry with the drive, and the layup falls. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Pass to Eason. Now Thompson. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. He's got 10.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
Butler passes to Payton. Here's Curry. Fires from deep. Thompson with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
That one goes in.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Warriors leading by 17. Outside Butler. 1:53 left in the third. Curry is inside. Covered by Van Vliet. No good from Payton. Rockets trail by 17. To the middle. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. So both teams making some changes here. Payton against Williams. Here's Butler. They can't stop the run with that one. Rockets trail by 15. Şengün kicks to Williams. Smith outside. They get the rebound. Here's Whitmore. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Payton. Pass to Butler. Over Williams. And the Warriors miss again. And for Houston, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Shot by Eason, no good. Warriors leading by 15. And stolen by Şengün. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, Whitmore. 10 points for him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got 13.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And here is Butler. He has 29. From deep. The answer, Jimmy Butler.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
He's preaching team chemistry right now, Greg.
And he wants more ball movement because that makes everything simple.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Jabari Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Landale in at the center, filling out the middle.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Moody. Pass to post. Takes a three. Landale grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 17. Here's Whitmore. Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Pass to Payton. Curry fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
you know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Curry with it. Pass to Moody. They set the pick. Here's Kuminga. Covered by Smith. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Drains the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 16.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Inside, here's Landale.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And the driving force behind multiple chips, Curry knows when and how to take over at the offensive end.
Here's Whitmore, defended by Moody. And it's Green, missing. Warriors leading by 16. Payton from outside. Another three for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Green kicks to Smith. Bounce pass from Whitmore. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
The Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets.
What's up?
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Pass to post. And here is Curry, covered by VanVleet. VanVleet against Curry, and he converts the layup. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Outside, Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shoot 2. First free throw is good.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
Houston making a switch here. Landale's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. And the Warriors with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Curry dishes to Payton. To the paint.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Cavaliers. Post. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. good on the second free throw. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 17. Outside, Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist on the night.
Green lethal off the catch. Good rhythm on that play.
Pass to post. Van Vliet against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets trail by 14. Out to Smith. Back to Green. Yep, it counts. 31 points for Jalen Green.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Pass to post. Now here's Curry. Rebound by Smith. Now here's Green. He's defended by Podziemski. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Warriors leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Payton. And Payton throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Houston's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Landale. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Curry. From downtown, and Houston again with the bucket.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Missed inside. Rockets trail by 9. Smith outside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Green finds Smith. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Payton. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Jabari Smith. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Houston. Brooks checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. But if 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Curry, a screen on Green. Back to Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Thompson against Butler. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
To the inside. And it's Green slamming it down.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Out to Brooks. A 3. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight. Warriors leading by 3. Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Podziemski. And here is Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. Curry, that's good. 46 points for Stephen Curry.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Now here's Green. Stolen. And they're moving it up. Here's Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
It's so impressive how Butler seems to just will things to happen offensively. He gets forceful with the defense and finds a way to get shots.
On the wing, Green. He's defended by Podziemski. Brooks misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Butler. Butler converts it over the defense.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the wide open shot from Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 37.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Podziemski. Healed outside. From outside, off the mark. It's trailed by 6. Here's Green. Carries it down low. Green's got 39.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Pass to Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Warriors lead by 7.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Green.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
Outside Butler. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
It's trailed by 5. Now Green. Another steal. Here's Podziemski. Headed by Green. Pass to Green. The kick outside to Butler. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
And it's Green. Missing. Warriors leading by 5.
At the line for the Dubs, taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Here's Curry driving the lane and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Fred VanVleet picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Houston. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Green. Money!
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Here's Curry. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Golden State moving the ball around. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Team 4. At the line for the ball. Jimmy Butler.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 7. Outside, Green. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's Green missing. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will.